It's Tony and I wanted to share my garden prep with you. So I am planting my seeds indoors now to let them begin to germinate and grow a little bit before I transfer them outside. Last year was actually my first year doing that, and I learned a lot of lessons along the way, some that I want to share with you. One was the greenhouse I had. It was a wonderful greenhouse. It did its job. It was glass. But I purchased these lights, and then I positioned the lights in a way that were forcing my plants to almost beg for the light, so stretching up. So they came up long and maybe not so strong at the stem. Although the tomatoes did wonderful and I got so much production from them, this year I'm going to try just doing a shorter in height greenhouse and keep the lights a little closer on the sides and on top, so they're not really struggling, and see what those results are. Also this year, there's a few new things I'm adding to my garden. Celery is one of them. I've been juicing a lot, and celery is a juicing favorite of mine. I actually don't care for celery raw, but in juicing, it is delicious. And along with that celery, I'm gonna do cucumbers. They complement, both of them are in my juice, along with parsley. So these are 3 ingredients that go in my green juice, along with lemons, apples, ginger, and that's it. Yeah, that's my green juice. And I've been drinking a glass of that every morning since the top of the year, just a little 6-ounce glass. I'm also gonna do a variety of tomatoes. I did so good with my tomatoes last year. I really care for these pear-shaped or the little cherry tomatoes. I am gonna do a heirloom version. I did these last year, they came out wonderful. And some more cherry tomatoes, and these yellow pear are also very delicious. So we're gonna put those in there. Eggplant is something else I eat regularly. I have 2 eggplants waiting to be cooked as we speak. So I'm gonna put some more eggplant in there, and then just a variety of peppers. Sweet peppers, hot salsa blend, picante blend, jalapeno, lots and lots of peppers. Sun-dried tomatoes, sun-dried peppers, sausage, chimichurris, chutneys. Those are the things I'll be making with you over the summer. And of course, we're gonna have some basil. I'm also gonna try my ginger out there. I'm gonna take a few ginger hubs and put them in the soil that's out there now. And also going out now, not the spinach. I just didn't do the spinach this year, but I'm going to sow these outside. I move things around outside, so I will drop another video with what outside is looking like now as we make this transition. But I'm actually gonna create a nice arch with my peas, and then transfer the peas out into the cucumber. So all summer long, it's creating just like a nice little secluded space where my goal is to do my meditation out there and bring you guys some mobility and strength videos from in my garden this summer. Okay, you guys, so that's it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about was, this was my grow from last year, depending on when you're watching. I can't say too much, but I harvest this. Really, I just took them all down. They were drying. There was so much more here. I've made butters and honeys, and I'm going to save this and bring you all in the kitchen with me and cook with my flour. So there you have it, medicine in a jar, growing medicine all around me. Here's a beautiful oregano that I'm growing indoors. I have another one outdoors. I'm really aiming to make that oil of oregano this year. Last year, the production wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. It wasn't enough to make the oil of oregano. And here's some fresh rosemary I'm transplanting. And new again for me this year is some fennel. I have some fennel growing out. I happen to really love it in my food. And I just took this in the cuttings, and I'm gonna transplant that in some water. These lights, if you're looking for these lights, you can find them on my Amazon store. There's 6 lights. They're great grow lights. I mean, amazing. Look at that. All 6, and they're very flexible. You can move them around. So this time I'm going to bring them a lot lower. Instead of forcing the plants to reach up, I'm going to bring the lights down to them. And I think this will work out better, and it leaves me with a better, cleaner workspace to navigate with. And here, you know, it's not that big of a space, so using my space wisely. And of course, my labels that I'm gonna label it all with, and I'm gonna take you guys on this journey with me again this year. Stay tuned because I'm going to drop another video of what things are looking like in my garden. My jasmine, my pink jasmine is ready to explode any minute. So stay tuned for a video on that. Until next time, you guys, you're in the kitchen with Tony, and I'll be back with recipes for your spring and